guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Vox Machina. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 8 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. I just watched the first episode, well, the previous episode, episode 7. It's still a mess over here. It's still a mess up here. Anyway, I just watched that episode about an hour ago. I went and got lunch, which I thought was going to help my brain power. Doesn't seem to have. It's still a mess, friends. It's still a mess. I'm not taking any of it out. I'm keeping it all in. If I'm going to mess up, you might as well know that I'm messing up. Come with me on this journey. But speaking of journeys, we're in the Fey Realm, on our way to Syngorn in the Fey Realm. So not real Syngorn, at least I don't think real Syngorn. I don't think it transcends planes. I think it's a duplication of Syngorn for Vax and Vex to kind of go through something together. Maybe grow a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily say grow apart, but it might help them kind of deal with maybe some form of their abuse that they had from their father as children. And I'm sorry, like you know, the father not being accepting of them because they're half elves. They're not really part of elven culture. That's kind of his bad. But also I feel like Vax feeling like he needed to protect Vex, and Vex not having kind of that fatherly figure that she could depend on, or that encouraged her, or that felt, you know, she needed to feel loved by her father. Like, that's such an important figure in life. And I really hope that it helps them get through that. I think that they're going to have to go through some shit to get to that point. Here we are. And then, you know, Percy and Keyleth are in tow. Percy, you know, talking to Vax and saying, like, you know, I've been through some trauma like this, and you know, I've had to deal with the darkness and the heaviness. Maybe Percy can help Vax get through it, you know, and Keyleth, being this heavily empathetic, you know, person, like, will probably help Vax get through hers. And then the last episode, and I didn't mention it at the time, but when Vex was having her trip and she was talking to Trinket, I was like, Laura is talking to Laura. And her saying, oh, that's what you sound like, kind of made me laugh, because of course Laura knows what Laura sounds like, but maybe Laura didn't know what Trinket sounded like. I don't know who voiced Trinket. I should probably go back and look. I'm sure it was a good cameo. And then we've got Billy Boyd. We got Billy Boyd, who is showing our group through the Fey Realm to Syngorn, and for Vex and Vax to face probably something they need to face, not something that they necessarily want to face, because that's what he had said. I show you what you need to see, not what you want to see. I definitely don't think they want to see this. The looks on their faces said otherwise. But we have to get through Syngorn in order to get to the bow. Now, that is yet another vestige, but then at the end of the last episode, we saw Brassy talking to Thordak, and Thordak, like, was kind of like, oh, what are you doing with these, you know, man-made trinkets? They're nothing. Bring me my treasure. Bring me my gold. And he says, if you must get them, go get them. Like, he doesn't see the importance of them. And I feel like that's always a downfall, is when somebody, you know, just is like, ugh. If you brush something off, that thing that you brush off is going to be really important to either your failure or your victory. So I don't know. And Brassy's talking to Ridley, and Ridley's just like, you know, like, you could have all this power, essentially. And for some reason, Brassy is just like, oh, well, once, you know, Thordak gets everything that he wants, we'll all be gods. Gods love sharing power. They really do. Yeah. You go ahead and bet on that, Brassy. Dumb dragon. So Scanlan, Pike, and Grog have been on a little bit of a journey. Grog has been on a journey. To my delight. I don't enjoy seeing Grog be sad and be pathetic and be in pain and not be the strong boy that he is, but then I think he's going to realize what makes him strong, and I'm very excited for that and the evolution of Grog. Because anytime Grog can learn something and it sticks, I think that's a good thing. But not having Craven anymore, not having the sword, definitely we get our Grog back. And as much fun as it was for him to have the conversations with Cravey, very happy that like he's not being possessed by it anymore. And I don't know where they are. I don't know what this cabin in the woods, this house in the woods, this place in the woods. I don't know what it is. And Scanlan was such a good boy, such a good boy. He carried them there. There was a scene, there was that point in the last episode when you saw Scanlan being very sincere and caring towards Grog and being very sweet. And Pike is like smiling at him like that's so sweet to see. And he had to say something like, well, I mean, do you want me to dress up like a naughty nurse? And it's a total turnoff to Pike. And I would say that he has a hard time being vulnerable and expressing himself in a vulnerable way. And I feel like a lot of people do, but like then to make a joke out of it to kind of ease his own discomfort. I do the same thing. Like I make jokes at funerals. I will say like some of the most inappropriate things to deal with my own discomfort over certain different things just in life. And like people are always like, yeah, you're funny. Can you stop? So I recognize that part of Scanlan, that not necessarily the sincerity. I can definitely express myself in a loving manner and be vulnerable in that arena. It's other things like death. That's the thing that gets me the most. It's the thing that keeps popping into my head. So, I mean, definitely a character building moment for Scanlan that he like kind of failed, but then he realized what he did. And I think as soon as you realize what you're doing and why it's wrong and how that didn't help the situation, you have the ability to correct the behavior. And I'm hoping that we have a moment where he's able to be open and sincere with Pike, especially because I love the idea of them being together and Scanlan having somebody as caring as Pike is. She's a healer in many ways, whether it's physical or in this case, a healer of the heart. And hopefully she makes muscles for Grog. Like I said, I don't know where they're going, but the cabin in the woods has the ingredients to make a muscle. Protein shake! There you go. That's all Grog needs. Protein shake. Just add some peanut butter. A little bit of extra protein. It'll be fine. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So not based on a real village, but it's definitely a Fae version of Syngorn.
Nice melons.
The guy with the red beard, hot.
How can a city just teleport to the Fae realm?
In times of danger, the elven nobility have arcane means of moving it.
Excuse me, it actually is there? That's amazing!
Right this way.
You led us here for your amusement, didn't you?
Oh, of course not. Going around would have meant pixie territory, and you do not want to tangle with pixies. No.
I get that. I get that.
Certainly are a lot of guards.
More than I remember.
How long's it been?
2 more blocks and we're fucked.
Outsiders, state your names and purpose.
We seek an audience with Ambassador Vassar.
We're his children.
Welcome home? Okay, so, like, they're able to transform Syngorn into the Fae realm. I was just like, oh my gosh, it must be fake. No, it's real. I'm okay. Okay, so they're actually home. They're going to deal with the real deal. They're going to talk to their actual father. Good, I guess. Emotional damage. It is really pretty. Nice house.
Real Vermalock wood. Your father has gold standard taste.
Always did, except when it came to us.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Be honest. Do I look like I come from nobility?
Yeah.
It's easy to act noble. Just be a bit of a shit and wear what everyone else is wearing. I've known many people with money and titles. They're definitely not worth you.
We weren't expecting you. Your father will be down shortly. And somewhere around here is,
Who are you talking to, Mum?
You haven't met Valora yet.
Half,
Our daughter.
half daughter?
Sister?
Half sister? Half daughter.
Hi, I love your feather.
It's another daughter?
Then it's yours. A gift from your half-sister, Vexalia.
Call her Vex, and me Vax.
The twins!
Oh.
But Father said you'd never come back.
I didn't miss the chance to meet you.
Oh.
Your father will be pleased to see you.
He doesn't look
Perhaps
nice.
I would have been, had you notified me you'd be gracing us with your presence.
Dick.
Anyone home?
If you've come for my money or my goat,
Will hand.
I don't have any.
Pop, it's me!
Pop. Pop.
Oh, it's you! Pike! Thank the gods! Look at you, dear. Real vestments. Oh, you're so beautiful.
This is my great-great-grandfather, Wilhan Trickfoot. And this is Scanlan.
At your service. Grog! Did you forget to eat?
Oh, Grog knows him. Oh, you didn't fuck
I
up.
wish I could say that I've seen him look worse, but I don't think I have.
Whose voice is that? I hate that I'm guessing voices now.
So you plan to join the fight. That's wonderful.
More like they turned tail and ran.
Why are you here?
To dispatch the very dragons that chased you away, sir.
And you are?
Percival Frederickstein von Musil-Kolosky de Rollo III of the Royal House of Whitestone.
Meh.
I assume you've heard how Vox Machina slayed one of the dragons.
I'm unfamiliar with a Vox Machina.
Sure.
Oh, we're a Vox Machina. I mean,
Oh, Keyleth.
we are Vox Machina.
Awkward girl. I love you.
The Finthris bow.
You've heard of it?
A powerful relic. Legends say it fires arrows strong enough to wound a titan.
Yeah, you need that.
You want to chase a fleeting rumor into a desolate waste.
That bow could be the key to defeating the dragons.
You should be proud. Your son and daughter are leading the fight against the Chroma Conclave.
Oh, you needn't spin false tales of their exploits.
What?
The very idea of Vax'ildan and Vexalia standing up for the greater good is, well, rich.
You unbelievable prick.
Absolutely an unbelievable prick.
No, it's fine. No harm intended.
But he just said...
It's fine. If you can offer us any assistance, we would be most grateful.
Of course. It's the least I can do. For family.
That was a tough pill to swallow.
Almost done. This pill is going to pack quite a wallop.
I gotta swallow that?
No. This one ain't going down the front side flapper trap.
Oh.
Oh, is right.
He's too weak to, give it to himself.
Allow me.
Oh, God, I knew Scanlan would be like, I got this.
You might just want to avert your eyes.
You got any sheep's milk?
Everlight, protect Grog and the rest of our friends, wherever they are. You just got here.
We'll see you again. And no matter where we go, we'll be thinking of you, little one.
This decree promises safe passage, but once you leave our walls, you're on your own.
You'll need to amend one name, though. It's Lady Vexalia.
Lady.
Lady Vexalia, Baroness of the Third House of Whitestone and Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt. So, good sir, despite your relationship, do watch your manners towards a noble.
I will not be amending this for a meaningless title.
Hey, fuck you.
Don't you dare talk to him like that. We came here seeking aid, and you insult my friends?
Yes, once again, no appreciation for my years of civility.
Ugh.
We won't fail, which is more than I can say about you as a father.
Then prove me wrong. Show me that bow, and I will give you the welcome you think you deserve.
Oh, fuck you. We're leaving.
Good. He doesn't deserve that.
Fuck you mean?
Kids,
So adorable.
I've been there. Taught my nephew that word. Whoops.
I should apologize for springing that title on you.
I saw that part in the campaign, actually.
I hope it didn't upset you, Vex.
It's Lady Vex.
Of course. Your father really is quite the,
Bag of cocks? Yeah.
Oh, I don't have my mug. Damn it.
No one has ever stood up for me like that. Thank you.
I may have wits in class, but I'll never have what you do. A pure heart. It's so special, Vex. And no one can take it away.
Stop it, Percy.
Must have felt good to tell him to fuck off, though.
I wish it had. Somehow I feel like it hurt me more.
I made something for you.
It's wonderful. I think I'll feel much better when I shove that bow in his stupid, smug face.
Or never see him again. Succeed without him ever being a part of it. Oh.
This place.
Definitely a bog.
I feel darkness. I can connect with the plant roots, but I only sense sadness, longing. What did this to you?
Should you touch that?
Do you hear that?
Don't listen to him!
Sondor?
Start talking.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not fine.
As long as you don't submit to his voice, his sadness won't turn you.
Turn you into what?
Oh, I had the craziest dream.
How's your butt?
So I'm gonna be like this forever?
You just gotta work out, buddy.
Your body's gonna need a kickstart. Some significant stimulation.
I gotta stimulate myself? Okay.
Stop
No.
that hand! Back it up. We're talking about a boost, a jolt. Your muscles will awaken, poof, when they're properly aroused.
Aroused? We're getting real mixed messages here.
As promised, the Shade Mark Bog.
Yeah. Broom. Pull out your broom. Oh!
Can you hear me?
Not only hear you, see you, feel you, I can understand your pain. If approval is what you seek, your father will never give it.
Probably not.
I await, dear one.
What is this?
My cue to leave. You won't see Carmelia again!
Is this where the bow is?
Sandor's madness and pain has found you. Sweet, broken Vexalia.
I don't like it.
Wanted daughter. I understand you.
Sister!
With the vestige, he's like still able to not get out of that mess.
The moment you touched my sickness, I knew everything.
Father?
You made this for me? It is as beautiful as you, my Vexalia. You've been a good daughter. You've tried, but it will never be enough. You will never be enough.
Just keeps feeding on that insecurity.
This bow could earn his respect.
What would you ask in return?
Only what you long to give. We would be perfect together.
Oh,
Dear,
no.
broken Vexalia, I can fix you, make you whole again, and all I need from you is your heart.
My heart. My heart is someone else's.
Oh, yeah?
You're making a mistake. Please, you need me.
No, she doesn't.
You could never give me what I need.
Bitch! You're just like the rest!
How many girls have heard that when somebody was turned down?
Sister!
Oh. Oh. Cool, but Keyleth.
Damn things don't bleed! How do you fight a tree?
Keyleth. Oh, there we go.
I've got an idea, but I need you two to keep them busy.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's wild how he's getting around.
Damn right, twig dick.
Is it gonna be Percy's arrow that takes him out? Oh. Oh. Keyleth. What you got, girl? Yes! Stunning. Stunning.
And that is how you fight a tree.
Love it. Uh-oh. You still got the one Percy gave you? You got a broom? Did you pull out the broom? Pull out the broom. No? Damn it. Pink fire. Well, now she has to get that bow.
Not so tough now, are we?
Vexalia!
Alone and afraid. Now you realize the truth.
I think I do. I realize.
Your words are as empty as your corrupted heart.
Love it. And it was from Percy. Fuck yeah. Huh. Okay. She needed a new bow, but I want to see what this one does.
We should return to Syngorn. Bet you're eager to show your father that.
Actually, I'm not ready. I don't think I can talk to him again.
Don't let him get under your skin, Stubby. He is who he's always been.
I know, and so am I.
What a show.
I distinctly remember you saying we nenever see you again.
Exactly.
Yes, I did, and you won't, because you lot are going home.
Chizza.
You have given me more entertainment in the last 2 dusks than I've had for millennia.
Aww.
This should take you back to Taldori.
What are you? Really?
Yeah.
Excellent question, Fancy Pants, but I'm afraid it'll have to wait until the next time.
Everyone through.
The Fey realm is definitely better in the books.
Oh. Who is that?
Travel safe, friends. Stay alive.
I know that must be somebody important. Who was it?
Show me some anger.
Right. I would like to rage.
Poor buddies.
I think we have to go to Western.
Why there?
For vestiges. Mythcarver showed me those gauntlets, remember? In the city?
Is that where Grog's people are?
If they're in Western, I know who has them.
What? That's amazing! So this'll be easy then!
Those gauntlets belong to my uncle.
Yeah.
He killed me with them.
We're gonna need an explanation on that in the next episode, because... What? Oh, shit. Ah! The names go by so quick I can't read them. I'll just wait for the x-ray then. Don't know who that is. Of course, Billy Boyd. Henry Winkler! Of course that's Pop Pop! I knew he sounded familiar, but I couldn't have placed him. Xander is Sandhill I don't know who Xander is. I'm guessing it's the big guy at the end, the elf-looking guy, that's Sendhill. Remathuri, I think that's how you say his name. Remathuri? I just remember him from Heroes. Okay, so I did not realize that Syngorn was a place that could travel. So it was actually in the Fey realm. You got me. You got me. I love like when I like try to think of like how it's gonna go, what's gonna happen, and not even remotely close. Okay, so their father sucks. What and now he has another daughter. And that makes me afraid because one, he either treats her like she's a princess or treats her like he treats his other children. And why they were taken from their mother by their father and then treated that way is just so curious. I'm sure he has a reasoning behind everything that he does, but he's a dick. It's an absolute dick. I thought for sure that Vex would have kind of a complex with her father having another daughter. I'm glad that wasn't the case. She was very sweet to her. They were both very loving to her. That's just adorable. And now Vex has Fenthras, which is good. One, because she snapped her own bow, but then two, now she has a vestige. Like the twins have vestiges. Suck on that, Dad. Like, your two kids that you don't want anything to do with both have a fucking vestige. I don't like bad fathers. By the way, I also saw that Sondor is the tree guy. It wasn't the big guy at the end. I don't know who that was. Feel free to tell me if it's not a huge spoiler. I don't think it is. If it is, then don't. And speaking of spoilers, I happened to, like, now that I like watch certain videos, I get certain videos recommended to me, and I saw one about the campaign, and it was like something like Talison's like best like lines or whatever, and I was like watching some of them and him delivering them, like him cawing like a crow and all this, but then there was one where it was like Lady Vex gets a title or something like that. And he like read off the title, and then so when he said it in here, it immediately brought tears to my eyes because it's like I saw that part of the campaign and I knew what it was about, but also what a great thing to do for Vex. And it's funny because the last episode I was like, oh, I don't really think she's like returning his affections. Who does your heart belong to, Vexalia? Interesting. I love it. I mean, I don't love that like there's such an incestuous thing happening with our group, because like if everybody is together, I mean, hey, you know what? Vox poly machina. You know what I mean? Like, just love everyone in the group. But I definitely love that there is a flirtation there. I love that there is a relationship there where like Percy goes and he checks on her and he gives her a gift, and you know they are kind of open and vulnerable with each other, like not too much, but like, you know, more than Scanlan is with Pike. But like speaking of vulnerable, Grog in that position, receiving his muscles. That was exactly what I thought was going to happen. As soon as he said, I'm going to have to swallow that, I was like, probably not. Probably not. Oh, good old Scanlan. Good old Scanlan. I love that Henry Winkler is Pop Pop. I love that we got introduced to Pop Pop. I love that Grog knows Pop Pop. That means that Grog has met Pike's family. And like Scanlan didn't know Pop Pop. You know, like there's like this depth to like Grog and Pike's friendship. I love that so much. And now that we have to go to Westruun, which is where the rest of the half-giants are, and where his uncle, which I now realize was in the gladiator dream that he had, was the one that was talking to Grog, and he's got the gauntlets. I have never, like in the past 10 years, I have never heard the word gauntlet used more than I have. Like, whether it's Marvel, it's Arcane, it's this, like I just, gauntlets are everywhere. They seem to be a big deal. So now Gorgamel, or whatever his name is, I have no idea. Why would I remember? It sends them back to Taldore. That he's been entertained this whole time, and it's been a long time since he's felt that way and he appreciated it. I mean, he got a lot of like, a great inspiration from them. It's so bizarre. I love it. But now that they're back, they're not going to go show the bow to Daddy Dearest. I really don't want them to have to prove anything to their father. Let them slay the dragons and be known all over the world. That they'll be famous. They'll be the twins, the amazing twins that slain these dragons, and then they never have to see their father again. They'll just visit stepmom and sister, or they'll come visit them. The sister like is adorable. She really is. And like, of course, the older siblings taught the younger sibling how to swear. It's fantastic. Now, how do we get muscles back on Grog? Because like he pulled a muscle, so that means he has them. But if he's gonna go and he's gonna hang out with other half giants, I'm worried for him, because like if his uncle already killed him with the gauntlets, well, what's he gonna do with like a weak Grog? We still don't know where he gets his strength from. His people? I don't know. I'm worried for Grog. I feel sad for Grog, and he did not seem like he was happy about having to see his uncle. Yeah. So I'm guessing that that's where we have to go now, is to Western. I don't know how they're going to contact the rest of the group if they just happen to walk out and they're at Pop's house. I highly doubt it. Are they going to meet up with Alora and Kima? The questions. There's questions. They could really go anywhere. That's the one thing that I don't like when they get separated. Is like in my mind, I'm always like, how are you going to find your way back to your friends? And I know like some people, they're like, oh, I love when that happens because it create shenanigans in two different like sets of stories, but it's a little bit more concentrated on those characters, so they really get time to shine. And I do agree on that. That's like the one good thing about separation. But it gives me anxiety. I have separation anxiety. That's weird. Okay, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as full-length reactions to the previous episodes and other episodes of other shows that I'm watching, like The Expanse, House of the Dragon, soon to be Severance. What else am I watching? Movies will be on there. I'm really good at selling my Patreon, aren't I? But in the meantime, like, subscribe, or don't. It's amazing how many people aren't subscribed that, like, watch my channel. Regularly, even. It's weird. But I appreciate anybody who watches, but feel free to also like. Help the algorithm monster push my shit. That sounds weird. Either way, leave a comment down below. If it's not a spoiler, tell me who that guy was at the end that Billy Boyd. Who is that? If it's not a spoiler, if it's not anything huge, if we never see him again, let me know. But then, I'm very curious if that's like a big player to come, or if it's like somebody who's only in the Fey realm and like we'd have to go back to the Fey realm to ever see again. Like, he seemed very important. He seemed like he was having a good time, and he seemed like he was also twitching a mustache. I'm not sure if he's evil, if he's good, or what. He seemed to help them get a vestige, so he can't be that bad, right? But I will say that I am very nervous for Grog going to be with the other half giants, and he's not a giant himself. Is he going to get made fun of? Are they going to be cruel to him? Like, is he going to have, like, a broken emotional spirit after this next episode? I hope not. I don't want that for him. I want my Groggles to be okay. It's amazing how over the course of 2 seasons, I've been like, I don't really care about Vex and Bax. And then I'm like, oh my God, they're everything. And, I was like immediately drawn to Scanlan. And I was like, oh, Grog's annoying. He's a big dumb animal. And then I'm like, oh my God, I love him. And I was like, oh, Pike's not really around that much. Oh my God, she's so freaking cool. Still, Keyleth and Percy, they're my faves. Although I don't know why I prefer broody Percy over happy Percy. A girl likes a broken bird, apparently. Anyway, with that being said, why don't we just end it there, because that's a good note to end it on, okay? I will see ya in the next one. Coming soon. Bye.